Welcome back to Factorio. We've got electronic circuits being made at rapid speed. Fast enough? No, it's run out of iron sometimes. We really need to. In theory, we could use 2 stack and servers of iron plates here. And it would be worth it. We're going to be running lower on copper here pretty soon. Might as well make this work as well as we can, though. Just need to take out all these here. Just immediately stops. This one actually doesn't need that one. Rotate out of there, rotate out of there. Here, here, and here. And this needs more stack and series. The absolute speed that we can make electronic circuits, it's pretty out of control. So out of control that the boxes are almost full at this point. It's definitely something. The stacks are just moving back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. I guess they're only really moving 3 or so at a time. It's grabbing them all, which is good. And this isn't even with the best speed modules either. It's pretty wild. Oh, not enough iron is getting here. Or to make the last ones. Really just checking through a whole line of iron here, huh? Yep. That is one entire express belt of iron coming in here. And it's not quite enough. But the copper is just about enough. But we're going to be using that for more things here, so it's not enough. Electronic circuits are not the only circuits that need to be made as we test out new options here. Next on the tree is advanced circuits with copper cables, electronic circuits, and plastic bars. So, what we kind of want is to see how long it takes between these. Crafting time 0.5, crafting time 6 seconds? My goodness. But it takes 2. We can definitely get many fewer advanced circuits being made per bit here. Crafting time 6, crafting time 0.5. It takes 12 times longer to make an advanced circuit. But it still takes, it also takes 2 of the electronic circuits. It's really like 24 to 1. I could right. Like 12. No, 0.5 though. Maybe it's like 24 to 1. My goodness. I mean, 66 seconds to make an advanced circuit. And you need 2 electronic circuits. So in one assembly machine making advanced circuits takes 6 seconds. And in the same time, one assembly machine can make 12 electronic circuits. So it ends up just being 6 times. What does it need 2? So realistically, we'd only need 1/6, or we need 6 times as many. It's making a lot. We need a lot. We can go to a lot more advanced circuits. Something like that. Anyways, let's start by just giving it what it wants here. We probably don't need a huge number of copper cables to be made for this. since it only needs 4 copper cables every 6 seconds. And my goodness, are the copper cables being made with rapidity. That's for sure. Let's see, crafting time on that. Also 0.5. That makes 2. Probably just go 1 copper cable. And then feed that right into... I mean, we'll probably do 1 copper cable feeding into 2 advanced circuit ones, even. So we can do something here. We just go... 12. We're gonna need more than that. We'll start with 12 though. See how that goes. Is that lined up with these? It's not really. Maybe make it be lined up with these. Not that anything needs to be lined up here. It's completely unnecessary. Here. Got spaces for things. This is also just going to be the copper cable line. We just do a perfect line of copper cables. Now with this setup, it's actually not as good because the spacing of this. Tileability is something to consider. 12 of those. Completely unnecessary amounts of copper cable production. But for this, we're going to need to split off some of the copper line here currently. Ideally, we get to a point where that's no longer really the case. As it stands for right now. Also, some over here. We currently don't have enough copper coming in to actually do much more than we're currently doing. I don't think we're going to need more than 1 inserter for each of these. These are not the big ticket items. It takes longer for them to go. Huh. So that makes all of those. At the top here, we also need the electronic circuits and plastic. So we're going to have boxes out. We're putting the advanced circuits coming in from boxes for plastic. And in from a belt. For the iron or something. All needs power, at any rate. Let's put some here. It's all nicely put together. Nice as it can be. A slightly larger power pole would not be a bad thing. Okay. I'm gonna request these guys. He's gonna bring in the electronic circuits from right down below. In theory. We could try to make a belt for these here too, but that's fine. And we're gonna provide the advanced circuits here. More. Provide chests. Go. And then the line of plastic will go over here. It's technically only a fast belt. That's probably fine. Let me just kind of bring it over here. And to get it down into all these locations, this. How's that for something? Okay. Give these all their orders. You are making those. You are making circuits. And then we need all the beacons and everything. That's one problem with this. Too close for this section. With the beacons here too, there's really not gonna be space for all this at the top here. There's really only space for one line of stuff. Let me make that work. Let's move all the plastic out of the way. I think the problem's gonna end up being power here. Because we have the beacons at the top like this, which we obviously want to actually be able to hit the assembly machines. Power could be over here. Then obviously that's not hitting all the inserters. Anything we can do about that? Substation. Supply area 18 by 18. Ooh, substations. Now we're thinking. It's definitely a different use for that. It's got distance to it. Does kind of mean we can't quite use the beacons again for the next section. Kind of works though. Then we need to do something different with the plastic here. We could just request plastic also, since we're going to be requesting the other ones here. That'd probably be the easiest way to do things. We got the stuff in boxes here. And you can request multiple things per box, so that's okay. In this requester chest, we will request plastic, 500, and electronic circuits, 600. It's actually need of both. It's about the same of both. For request, there's 500 here. Okay, now it's bringing all the things at quite the speed, my goodness. And we'll add in all these. Okay. How's this going? It's making reasonable pace here. Where the beacon hit here? It's when you keep doing your best. Okay. So this makes advanced circuits. But not like a crazy speed or anything. Definitely going though. Definitely going. Can we do multiples of this then? As it currently stands, we're basically full here on the electronic circuits. These should all be at 160% speed. Everything. So the ratios will be exactly the same, whether they're at 1 or 1.6 times. moves the stuff in the next batch. It's all going. You can probably do another kind of thing like this. Yeah, with the substations here. How far to the side can we get away with the substations? Not too far to the sides. So we can't just reuse these beacons here. Exactly. Copper is all being used up here. As these fill, I'm actually going to be using slightly less because the destination's full. So we're not using up as many electronic circuits as we make currently, which we can definitely increase that. But then that also increases the use of copper, so I think we can basically duplicate this though. That's what we want as our setup here. Not particularly. Definitely works. Question is tileability and all that. Got space. Let's grab. Make some blueprints of these. We can always just split off the other sides too, so that's fine. Is there over here even doing anything? Looks like it. Beacons. 104. That's not as fast as it can be. Any more beacons here? As long as they're getting hit by the 4 beacons, that gets us to 160. Alright. Well, let's make at least a blueprint here. This is for this. Electronic circuits, sure. The blueprint. This. Call it advanced circuits. Go for it. Let's place another advanced circuits blueprint guy here. Some problems with power poles at the sides here. We can fix that. Advanced circuits blueprint guy. So we can't do this because the substations are in the way. Another power pole in the way. Disconnected. No, those power poles are still in the way. We can fix that. Blueprint here of these. Just all that down. There you go. Just need to hook up the copper on the side here. Oh, look at all that go. Whee! Over here, we get a bit of this. Until we go under here. There you go. And nobody's bringing in. I guess we didn't grab the substations at the top here. Place those down. bring in everything else here. Another set of 12 advanced circuit guys. Making advanced circuits as best as we can with the amount of copper down here. It's definitely making circuits though. That's what we want to see. Next, we want something making processing units. Crafting time 10 seconds. Electronic circuits, advanced circuits, sulfuric acid. Okay. Well, that's going to be a whole separate thing here. We're going to want just a ton of beacons. We request beacons. We need some beacons. Let's go back to... We need beacons. We also need more speed modules. We need less of some things here too. Let's head up to the storage section. Plastic. Much of any plastic. Anything else here we don't need? We really need rail right now. Put all that away. Rail stuff. Locomotive request? Nah. I need logistic spots on us. Okay. Gonna need more boxes. Quest provider chests. Requester chests were fine. Express belts should be good. This is all connected to the same network here anyway, so that's alright. We need some beacons. We're gonna make multiples of these. I need more. And speed modules. I end up making some speed modules down here anyways, so. Oh my gosh, there's no plastic left. We've used up all the plastic. Something has gone awry over in this area. We should be making more plastic than that. I mean, should we? All the plastics are basically going. They're running out of petroleum gas, kinda. What's the situation? Out of petroleum gas. Out of light oil, out of heavy oil. Everything is going as much as it can. Fuel, not doing great either. This might be a we need more crude oil kind of situation. We're using up all the petroleum currently. Let's make a bunch of sulfur, sulfuric acid. The plastic is coming. It's doing its best. Maybe when we fill up all of the fuel line here, we'll have more stuff left in here to make stuff. It's catching back up, kinda. It's only a fast belt here. We're currently grabbing a whole bunch of it to go down there too. I think it was just all the requests also. There is insufficient plastic, it seems. Well, that's a problem to worry about later. Let's get some processing units set up. 10-second crafting. Uses a ton of different stuff. And sulfuric acid. Sulfuric acid line is also over here, so that's fine. Set up on this side. Just set up at the top. Everything's still connected. Yep. Huh. Let's set up. Is a starting assembly here. 11, 12 of these. Making process units. we got stack inserters. Inserting a bunch of stuff and taking stuff out. The stuff's gonna be coming from below here. Should be able to just do it like this. I replaced them. It was the same way replace them with the other direction. Not quite what we want. Oh. Provider chests. These ones. That's where the rest needs to come out. Requester chests. You get the circuits and advanced circuits. Plastic's still coming in as it can. For this, it needs 2 advanced circuits to 20 electronic circuits. Request. $200? It's not too many. We'll request 100 advanced circuits here. And so we don't even need that many. 500 electronic circuits and 50 advanced circuits. Should be more than enough. And then request the electronic circuits. And all these boxes. And now, the beacons. Speed modules for everybody. And then the piping. You're a little in the way, aren't you? Power here, here. Here. It's going to be underground for all these. Just made a solid pipe be easier. But then we couldn't run through it, so worth it. So all the little pipes are for, I guess. These. Nope. Gotta actually connect here. Lots of moving in and out for the sulfuric acid. Over here. There's there. Okay. So 160% speed. These ones are going. These are being made. That's great. Very colorful right here. All the different circuits. Lovely stuff. Movement is happening. We're using these faster than we're making them currently. They'll eventually bottleneck the other places. That's alright. And they're only being made as fast as they can because of the copper. So in theory, if the advanced circuit boxes fill up, that'd be okay. Technically, we could also limit that, but don't really need a reason to do that. If we compare these need 2 advanced circuits, which would take, these will be 12 seconds of crafting time. But then these take 10 seconds of crafting time to make. So, only would need slightly fewer processing unit creation areas. Generally, we could use make 2 of these. It would mostly work. Let's blueprint it. Go for it. This is beacons, sewing machines, processing units. Let's put another one of those right over here. Why not? There's a few things in the way in the middle here. Trees? That's not a huge deal. We can just hook this up with this. Tree in line. Put it in there. Okay. Things need power here again. So we have some of the substations doing a lot of work. I'll get filled in as it needs to. We can't go through boxes? There goes our being able to run through the things idea. We can't really place it on the other side here with the current setup. If we put these ones... No, we can't actually have it be another. Yeah, we could. We could have these another one further back. And we could place the outputs on the other side. To make a giant wall of stuff here. Right, we need some more roboports. Seems to be the case here. Anyway, some more places to recharge here. Since we're asking so much of them. And some more down on this area too. A lot of them are coming all the way down to the electronic circuits. There you go. Can we make an electronic circuit line? Possibly. That'd be a good plan. Kind of just filling things up here currently. As best as they can. Okay. With all the circuits being made here, there's also rocket control units and speed modules that we want to make. And then again, that's just electronic circuits and advanced circuits. That's even simpler than some of the other ones we've done. Let's put the speed module creation ones over here. That's a 15-second crafting time? My goodness. We do need the speed modules for making the rocket control units here. Well, that's gonna be definitely something. Electronic and advanced. I don't think we have quite enough supply at this stage, unfortunately. Put the ins and the outs here. On separate sides so we have space. Speed modules. And with space in between like this, we can also just use regular power poles. So we need more requester chests. All of these will request. Great. Here comes some more stuff. Nice being inside the network area. Then we can just get stuff happening. And some more provider chests. Because we will be providing the speed modules here. any piles of stuff coming from back out in the base? Not really. Not enough really happening out in the base. We're bringing over more plastic, it looks like. Here's the box that's taking some plastic. So this is also bringing more plastic down this way. This is a lot. There's a lot of bots doing stuff right here. I'm mostly just taking it all from this box. Okay. It's probably fine. This is the same amount of advanced circuits and electronic circuits. We just ask for 50 electronic circuits here and 50 advanced circuits here. I'm sure it's fine. Power. Power. And then beacons. We start 2 here. 3, 4. Yeah, still hits there. And then we need to go one further on this side. So either way we slice it. We need more beacons. We're doing a lot of stuff with beacons here. Let me request 40 beacons. They will be delivered momentarily. Here. Making speed modules. Be great for everything else we're doing. And the speed modules are immediately being taken up to the storage base. Because that box isn't full yet. Right here is where we want one of those. What if we start from as far here as possible? That also works. One way or the other. All gets connected. Okay, we're gonna speed this up here too. Of course. Yeah, speed modules we probably should ask for some too. I'd like to request at least many speed modules. Some for you. Some for you. And some for you. Now these are being made at a reasonable speed. But it does take them a bit. How's everything going here now? Almost none of the processing units are being made anymore. Because there's insufficient electronic circuits being made. There's insufficient electronic circuits being made because there's not enough copper, essentially. So kind of just need more copper happening. A full express belt speed. I suppose so. Going. How's power doing? Fine. Power's doing fine. Okay. So we're making speed modules, making some processing units here. Not a huge number. For all these speed modules we're making, we kind of just want to send them straight into rocket control units. Needs 2 of those each. Speed modules at 15-second craft time. Mm. It's just so hungry for electronic circuits. You're limited by the copper cable. Yep. In theory, it should be hitting an equilibrium. Because we don't have enough more, don't have enough more to make more advanced circuits. Advanced circuits are always going as much as they can. We have a lot of places asking for the electronic circuits, though. So this is making processing units. That's for sure. That's pretty much it, though. All of the electronic boxes are empty. All the advanced circuit boxes are empty. I guess it's trying to still fulfill this. And once it's done with that, the advanced circuits might fill more. Then it's also trying to put them over here too, which is also kind of full. Advanced circuits might end up caught up, in theory, eventually. Not really. Blueprint. And this with beacons and assembling speed modules. Blueprint for that. Up, down. The companion one right here. Not that we have enough of anything to keep making them like that. Then we need the rocket control unit section. Process unit and speed module. It's kind of a similar idea to this. Just instead of circuits and circuits, it's processing units and speed modules. It's kind of these two out of the way. Let's do another one of these bad boys. And then just switch everything up. Example, this. You're now making fire control units. And these boxes. Now requesting processing units. $50. Kind of need to take these boxes away. Look at all the stuff we got. One processing unit, one speed module, 30-second crafting time. Definitely don't need a huge amount of items waiting around here. Even with the faster speed, it's not going to be that speedy. Alright. Request speed modules. Like 25. It's probably fine. Honestly, that's like 10. Even 10 is a lot. That's why I make this many things like this. And here we will request the processing units. Again, like 10. Okay. And from here, these make processing units. Put them in these boxes, which I don't know if that's really what we want right now. We kind of just want the rocket control units coming up here and going in. We should have a box in here requesting to make. I think that's full. That should be fine. We'll put the provider chest here. This is now making some rocket control units down here. At least some. So if we bring these, give them a box, we'll be making some stuff over here. Let's say provider chest. Not really what we need all the time. let's give it also a requester chest, shall we? Any more requester chests? Nope. I'll make one. Make a couple. Requester chest for rocket control units. Yes. And then stack inserter right here. Just an intermediate here, essentially. That'll be bringing in all these. Should be great. Those will all be turned into rocketness. I'll turn these into stack inserters. Probably makes sense. There you go. Okay. Let's take care of that at least. So as of that, not much is happening over here right now. Mostly because of the situation. Science is backed up because I haven't gotten any influx of more space science in a little bit. And over here, it's having devastating plastic shortages. That's just kind of being a problem for this entire area. We head back down this way. Only some of the processing units ones are doing anything. This is a situation where more speed modules is not going to help at all. Because the problem is the amount of copper this is using, which is all of it. Let's see. Do we have any? I mean, copper is kind of backing up here. Could maybe have this bring more copper down to us. Move it back around. Go for broke. If we had one more full lane of copper coming through here, how would that do for us? I mean, currently nothing's doing anything here because of the plastic. If we bring in the more copper, it's just going to all be made there instead. It's not getting to all the other pieces that needs more. Oh, it's taking. It's too hungry. It's using all these, taking all the advanced circuits and circuits here to make stuff down this way. Maybe we put these boxes somewhere else then. It's a good thought. Not quite though. So that's going to stop taking all of those here. These will be made here, looping up and around here, coming through here. This is kind of the end of the electronic circuit line here, at least. Well, at least this one. Over here there is even more electronic circuits. Then continue up this way, making the processing units, which are also technically full right now, which is awesome. So put the requester box, or the provider box for electronic circuits here. That'll go after everything else. Maybe one more for that. There we go. I have to get past everything else first. And then it's okay. There's some space science. It all coming in. Delightful. Yeah, plastic. Plastic is probably the problem. I'm gonna take more of that down this way. It's already taken half of the plastic plus a fast inserter. Just taking the plastic from here. Let's stop that. more plastic can get in here, if only slightly. Here's the... And it's still going to take half the plastic from here. Any plastic is going to need to get past all of these before it is free. That's probably not going to happen, as it currently stands. Road here. There you go. So now that space science is here, that's going to turn everything else back on, which is a problem because of the plastic. Okay. This is a good plan. Probably not. And the copper's kind of getting back to here. Probably because we don't got enough plastic to be making the advanced circuits. And not very many advanced circuits means not very many processing units or speed modules. Rocket control units are definitely going. So that will keep the science moving forward slightly better here. Of course, that means we need more of everything else again. The big problem here seems to be plastic. These are definitely filling up nicely now. Yeah, look how much quicker this is going. Since we're dedicating so much of our output to rocket control units right now. That's kind of what the entire area down there is doing, and not much else. That's alright. Huh. I was charging doing down here with all these robots flying around. This one doesn't have any power. Fix that. Yeah, they're definitely going. Not really using these boxes down here, really. Which is unfortunate. We kind of have it going as much as it can here. We could have the iron going more. Is that a main problem? A little bit. Obviously not as much as the copper is the main problem. At least hook it up, I guess. There. Let's make sure all the stuff is at least going here. As best as we can make it going. And around here. We go to halfway in the middle of both of these. Perfect. Also, a slight bit of future-proofing here. Now we got iron. Iron's happening. Copper is doing the best it can. Still could use some of the time for other stuff, but that's mostly working here. So in the end, we got boxes of processing units being made here. More than we're making needed for making the rocket control units currently. I guess we could send some of these processing units up here. Make some requester boxes for it. Here's where we would be making processing units, if we had any. Processing is kind of full here. Because we're not getting any speed modules here for these. Yeah, let's go in Just fine. Everything it needs. It's the only places we're going. Nope. Another rocket firing off. Brilliant. We just moved a lot of the circuit construction down there instead. It's doing the best it can. Going past, being made into things. It's definitely something. It's like some of these are still being made. I'm just satisfied with this, maybe. Do a requester chest. Requesting process units. Some. Artillery shell shooting speed. Complete. Right, what else do we want? There's still a few 2,000 cost ones here. Damage. 8,000 for speed. Artillery shell range also 8,000. This goes infinite. Yep. Number of combat robots. Fellow robots plus 10. Wow. Speed. Artillery. I just like artillery shell range. Clears out larger areas. Each one just gets more and more expensive. My goodness. Okay. Nope, looks like, yeah, the low density structures are also relying on plastic, which we're not getting enough of to make enough lower density structures for anything. Yeah, plastic is definitely something that could use some help here. Seems like not even as much as getting through here either. Much for taking from somewhere? These little spurts of not quite as much plastic being made. We definitely need more plastic. And everything else. Modules. Speed module. Full elastic with speed modules. Now plus 60% faster. Using up all the stuff though. Okay. One thing I was looking at. What would it take to... I mean, these are all constantly going. All the rocket fuel guys. And the solid fuel guys. Let's do some solid fuel up here too. We're almost full in various directions that the rocket fuel is trying to go. So here we got rocket fuel comes here, goes onto here, and it also comes around this way and goes that way. And rocket fuel going down this direction. It's on this side. It goes all the way over to here. And it is currently backing up to this point. So that's probably filling up. That's going to get back to here. And on this side, we got rocket fuel going over here. There's only two ways this is going currently. It's going that way to those. It's going this way. Going here, it's full. Here it's almost full. And from here it just keeps going further and further. Straight through the middle of this. Where it gets used for the right there. Is there rocket fuel coming up this way somewhere? Coming in through this way. Just up by the tracks there. full to here, full to here. It's got all this rocket fuel just lying around. It's pretty wild. It's coming from further to the north section. Looks like it. Branches out from here. This branch goes off to all these trains. This branch comes down this direction, which also branches off to that way. That's all coming from here, which is from here. So yeah, we're almost filling back up on rocket fuel again. So in theory, that'll help a little bit with the oil situation, and that'll help a little bit with the plastic situation. It's a situation. We want to go express belt with some of these. Currently, not really enough space to worry about that. Bounce this? Perhaps. Let me do something. If we had space. We can make space now. Okay. Got this. Which then goes like this. And now there's plastic on both sides. Everything's great. Definitely getting a lot of plastic coming through here. It's kind of filling up. Maybe it's time for an express belt. I don't really want everything in this area to become express. I'm just going to replace the elastic line. Here to here to here. Alright. Could do specific upgrades for only the sections we're working on. Just that. This is that. And that. There, let's go. Yep. I like that. That gets plastic down to here. Solid amount of it. And they'll send plastic through here. Where we get over here, like that. Right here. At this point, express belt's probably not strictly necessary, but it just looks better. Here, here. There. It comes back to non-express up there. That's right. Alright. How's that look? We're getting low on plastic again. It's coming. Decent amount. It just seems like the lower section here is making more than the other section is. It's kind of backing up. Could be putting more on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 6, 7, 8. Yep. Okay. We'll fix that. One, two, three, four. Take. Power. Go. Got a similar idea up here too. 4 here. Not quite. Better than nothing. Alright. Then we're just going to continue to watch this once the rocket fuel is taken care of. Because after that, it should be okay. Probably. Maybe. I'm stuck. In the belts and pipes. It's making some plastic. That's about all you can ask for. Okay. This better? We're definitely using more of the stuff, so I'm gonna say yes. It's probably better. They're doing what they can down here. Taking all the plastic that's available. Bringing it up to the advanced circuit section. Alright, make some more advanced circuits. We got not a huge amount. There's a good number of processing unit guys doing stuff now. They're making a good amount of processing units. That's pretty good. What do I want to do with those? Better modules. Those also need more advanced circuits. So plastic and copper. Very good. It's mostly working. Probably could just add in some more oil. Or use up more oil. What is the situation here? It looks like we're running lower on the crude oil here too. So that'd also not be helping, obviously. So maybe that's what we really need here. Hook up some more oil. Oil outpost 3 here. Doing its best. How about an oil outpost 4 and 5 and 6? Oh yeah. That would do it. That would help. See if we can't get some more oil going in. Next time. Goodbye.